Guys, Willie Conch being here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got you.
Alright, today I'm doing Solar Cycle for my beautiful Cancer babies. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys. But as you know, real quick, this is a generalized reading. If you like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to willieconchband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I very much appreciate it. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the reading. Let's see what's good for you for the year ahead. First card, overall energy. Okay, we starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, Ace of Earth. So Ace of Pentacles pretty much means a beginning to your ventures out here, a new beginning to, finances or a career or maybe, a hobby, a physical activity. It also can mean that you're seeing things in a new light out here in the third dimensional realm, in the physical world that we function in every day, You might be seeing things in a different view that you used to, But that's the first card. Let's see what's coming up next to get a clearer message. Foundation card. Alright, we got the Chariot, Major Arcana. So pretty much the Chariot is saying, a foundation, you gotta look back at this year and pretty much just see all the victories you've had, what has led you to this moment, The Chariot also, and I'm pretty sure the Chariot resembles Cancer too, in the tarot. But definitely saying, be aware of all your achievements, everything that you went through this past year. Those are the things that are going to allow you and uplift you to, how do I say, to embrace what's ahead, so you won't be afraid or you won't be worried of things, kind of look back at all the things you have achieved this past year to realize this is what has brought you to this new point, with a new view or, with a new career ahead, or new opportunities or, just a new adventures that you're headed to, Next, we got the recent past. Now we say recent past is either 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months probably, depending how it resonates with you. And we got the World card, Major Arcana 21, Supreme Wisdom and Supreme Knowledge. So the World card is pretty much saying in the recent past, it's either you have, how do I say, achieved or succeeded this past year or these past 6 months, 3 months, or whatever it may be. You probably received a lot of things that you wanted, or maybe you received clarity on a lot of things that you wanted, or maybe you realize that, you have everything you need, and it's funny because the World card is in the past, recent past, and now current energy is Ace of Pentacles, which is saying new ventures ahead, new creations, new point of views, also it can mean, you have the right tools now that you're ready to, do the things that you want to do or live the way you want to live. But it definitely seems like, you guys had a good year since last year. You guys leveled up. You guys pretty much, are not in the same place that you were last year, I feel like more than anything, Cancer has, learn to function more in the third dimensional realm, how to be more interactive, if anything, and how to, be one of everyone else. Cancers are very intuitive and how do you say, what's the word? Like sensitive, like empaths, right? So it's sometimes hard, even though as much as Cancer likes to interact with others, to be like everybody or be a part of the crowd for the most part. Even though Cancers, you guys always got a lot of friends for the most part, you got a lot of love around you, but sometimes, you don't fully realize these things. But I feel like recently you've been realizing the type of people you have around you, the position and situation you have put yourselves in, which have enhanced your lifestyle since last year. I feel like you're realizing that you guys actually do have certain tools that you could use that maybe you weren't aware of before. But anyways, next we got messages from your higher self, as I like to say. But we all relate to things in different ways with different titles and different names. But I say messages from your higher self. You may say messages from the universe, or messages from God, or messages from Allah, or Jehovah, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or Jesus, or Judah, whatever, or whoever your source is. You feel me? But the messages that are rolling through for you, Cancer. Ooh. So far we got 4 cards I pulled. Out of these 4 cards, 3 are major arcana. Higher messages from your higher self, or whatever may be, says fortune, the wheel of fortune, Jupiter, higher knowledge, higher learning, higher wisdom, things coming full circle, completion happening. I definitely think you guys are upgrading. You guys are graduating. You guys are leveling up right now. Messages from your higher self. It says, Cancer, you have come a long way. You have enhanced your life in tremendous and various different aspects. But the job is not done. Be aware that this year ahead will bring much things to look forward to, much things of benefit to you, many things that will enhance your mind, your body, and your soul, right? But it definitely means there's some work to do. I don't think it's heavy duty work, but I feel like since you're leveling up, you're on this new level, you have to, level up your actions. You have to level up the way you interact, level up your creations, level up the things that you're pursuing. It might be that this year you guys are gonna invent something, create something in a manner that's going to be helpful to society, to the world. I feel like it's going to bring you much joy. It might also be you might be getting promoted at work, or promoted to a higher position in the company that will allow you to make some calls. Or I feel like it's going to bring you to a higher level, especially in the physical world, your body. I feel like you might um, how do I say, enhance your physique. But definitely, Wheel of Fortune is saying this year ahead, there's a lot of things waiting for you if you meet the universe halfway. If you're open to learning things that you never learned before, or if you're open to, experience new things, I feel like there's going to be great things waiting for you on the other side. And talking about the other side, let's see steps to take in the near future. We got another major arcana card. I'm not making this shit up, guys. Alright, I pull the cards as we go along. I don't know what's there until I show you. And we got 5 cards and 4 of them major arcana. So this saying this year ahead, this solar cycle, there's a lot of major energy. We got temperance and steps to take to the near future. So when I see temperance, I always say it's how do you say the acceptance that things are temporary, right? Temperance means you definitely got to the mountaintop. Temperance is also resembles Aquarius waiting at the top of the mountain, and this is where the source is at. This is understanding that everything in life changes, but it comes from the same source. And the only thing that's forever here is change, and accepting things that are going to be changing right now. If you accept it and embrace it, it will allow it to bring you some fortunes, right? So temperance also means that kind of in a way to be dependent of yourself, not to close anybody out, be open to everything, but be dependent on yourself, because in reality you are source Cancer. You feel all the feels. You have that intuitive psychic ability, even if you're conscious of your abilities or not. It's still in you, and these are things that you got to be aware of, that at the end of the day you have to depend on yourself, trust yourself, make sure you're taking care of yourself, because no one else is gonna, be like, hey, you taking care of yourself, you doing this, you doing that, no matter how much fortunate emotions and energy you have around you, make sure that you love yourself at the end of the day, make sure that you're providing the majority of the source energy for yourself, and like I said, once again, temperance is the acceptance that things are temporary as well. um, and knowing this year ahead will allow you to go through many new experiences, that if you accept that things are temporary, you're going to be living in the present. You're going to be living in the moment, and everything's going to be a blessing, everything's going to be a lesson, everything's going to be like a gift, and that's definitely something to look forward to, as long as you're open to things, not getting attached to things, not thinking that if you get to a certain point that you have to hold on to those things, or this has to be the way my life is going to be for the rest of my life, because it looks like a lot of good things are going to be coming for you guys this year, especially if you're open to, the person that you are right now, open to the people around you, open to, whatever could come into your life. I feel like the universe is waiting to give you a lot of things, but you have to open up, and I feel like maybe Cancer is a little guarded, because there's been a lot of situations that possibly have, minorly traumatized you in an emotional way and mentally as well. So I feel like those are parts that you got to open up, but it definitely looks good. I think, there's going to be a lot of enlightenment in different areas of your life this upcoming year. So steps to take to the near future is just be open, accept that things are temporary always, no matter the situation, and just embrace life, and embrace the people around you, and embrace yourself. But don't forget to trust yourself, trust your gut, and when you feel something, go with that feeling, for sure. But anyways, next we got the environment card. And the environment card is my favorite position in the format, because your environment is the most important thing, because you are your environment, you are your surroundings, you are the 5 people you interact with and talk to the most. But let's see what you got for your environment for the year ahead. Ooh, we got Ace of Swords, Ace of Mentality, Ace of Air. So when Ace of Swords pops up in the environment, it's saying you're going to have a fresh set of people coming into your life this year that are going to bring new intellectual ideas to your mind. And it's funny, because we started off with the Ace of Pentacles, which I said there's new creations that are, derived from you this year. There's going to be new opportunities, new chances to, enhance your life or to create things, right? And Ace of Swords, in the environment card, is definitely showing that, there's going to be people that are going to help you at least stimulate your mind, or they're going to give you new ideas, or, give you a way to look at things in a new way. A way to look at things in a new way, right? But environment looking pretty good. It looks like it's either going to be like smart people coming into your life, or people that are clear-minded, or people that are just full of ideas and they're just want to get it out and exchange and all that. But it's definitely looking good. We got one card left and one card only. This is possible outcome. Keyword possible outcome, because it is a generalized reading. But what we got for the solar cycle for the whole year ahead to 2019 is 8 of Pentacles. And we started with Ace of Pentacles, and I do not make this up. 8 of Pentacles is about creating and destroying. It's about building. It's about networking. It's about collaborating with people. Eight of Pentacles shows too like it's time to put in work. And I feel like this year ahead, you guys are gonna put in work because we started off with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not making this up, and it's saying, hey, new things are gonna come up, new ideas, new creations, maybe new opportunities, promotions at work. The present showed you definitely leveled up. You're not the same person you used to be, Cancer, last year. You definitely have changed. You definitely looking at the world differently. But other than that, it looks like there's some fortunes ahead, and Eight of Pentacles is saying you're gonna be very busy this year, Cancer, creating things with people around you, and creating things for yourself. Making sure that you live in a good, healthy life, making sure that that the path that you're on is going to be something that's sustainable and efficient enough to keep, your emotions at a good temper, to keep that fire inside at a good temperature. You feel me? But definitely Cancer, 2018, 2019 is looking really good for you guys. All I can say is just be open and embrace everything that's out here, embrace everything that's coming to you, and just meet the universe halfway. Put in the work and create good things and destroy bad things. The things that are slowing you down and weighing you down or are toxic. Take those things out of your life and create good. Do what's best for you, Cancer, because not everyone's gonna be worried about what's best for you. So you might as well worry about what's best for you, because nobody else is gonna really care, and that's just me being honest, right? But yeah, guys, be open, embrace new things. Life looks good for you guys, so be grateful. Gratitude is the attitude. But that is the solar cycle reading for 2018 and 2019. Go back to last year's if you want to check out how that played out for you. Also, I got monthly readings coming out, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. All right, Cancers, I love you. Much peace, much love.
Quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Don't ignore the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you.